Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to YAHAWAH Ba, Yahawashi, Ba, Yahawashi. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Many blessings and salutations unto the hopeful elect, the house of David, the Bayaf for whom these epistles are written for in these last days. Shalom to the elect. This is going to be a quick lesson, not even dealing with going too much into it. It's based off the article. Brothers have been doing lessons off this whole alien in Miami situation. But, we know that Project Bluebeam and things of that nature. Not to say that this isn't real. It's just, you just got to watch for the shenanigans with Esau, because Esau will pull whatever he can to try to win the narrative, right? Matter of fact, I'll get that real quick and I'll come back to Luke 19:43. And we'll go and get 1 Peter 5:8, because, the Lord did give us the spirit of discernment so that we understand who we're dealing with and how to fight our enemy, which is the spiritual armor, okay? We're not going to take up arms against Esau. We're just going to watch this devil fall. This is 1 Peter 5:8, because he's going to come with little tactics like, trying to fool the people. Project Bluebeam is one of those big things that he's going to use. But he's going to use other things because this guy's a high-level witch, on the left-hand side, man. So this is 1 Peter 5:8. It says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour." So you got to stay on the lookout, okay? Because, stories like this pop up, and, we're going to do videos on it, but we're going to be a little cautious because we're going to dig a little deeper, right? So we're going to be a little bit more of the Church of Berea. All right, than just, your regular everyday Israelite that just goes along, whatever the narrative is being spent, right? It says, "Be sober and be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour, whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions accomplish in your brethren that are in the world." So we're going to all be afflicted in some way. We all are already afflicted, but we're going to be afflicted even more in these times as time speed up. All right. But with that being said, that's not to say that the Lord don't have this devil in his crosshairs, which leads me back to Luke 19, because this devil thinks that everything's all good. Okay. He thinks everything's all good, and it's not. Not for him anyway. For us it is, but for him, no. All right, this is Luke 19:43. It says, For the days shall come upon thee, that thine enemy shall cast a trench about thee, and compass thee round, and keep thee in on every side." That's right. And that's what we are in captivity. We're in fucking solitary confinement, man. All right, known as Babylon the Great. Okay. But the only way out of this is through YAHAWAH Ba, Yahawashi. The only way. There ain't no other way. Don't listen to these other devils. Don't listen to these other, even Israelite devils that talk about Jesus Christ. There ain't no Jesus Christ. That guy's, he's real, but he ain't real. He's an Edomite, okay, in spirit. And even when he came in the flesh, he was Caesar Borgia. That's who that artist rendition was about, okay? It was based upon, the elder Borgia, okay, Rodrigo, okay. It was based upon Rodrigo Borgia, okay. Had an artist rendition of Cesare Borgia, which turned out to be Caesar, what we call Jesus Christ, all right. So through the spirit and power of Yahawashi, all these abominations shall be cast down in the spirit and in physical, right? It says, "For the days shall come upon thee, that thine enemy shall cast a trench around about thee, and compass thee round, and keep thee in on every side, and shall lay thee even with the ground, okay, and thy children within thee, and they shall not leave in thee one stone upon another, because thou hast knowest not the time of thy visitation." That's right. So we were entrenched, and now look, we were clearly entrenched right now. Okay, you go to Luke 3:8. It talks about we are yet this day in our captivity. We know, those of us that are on the watch, that watch these prophecies and stay upon these things on a daily, constant basis, roundabout. All right, being circumspect. We know where we are. Okay, we don't fool ourselves into thinking it's any more than what it is. It's a prison. All right. This is a pit, which pit goes in the word system, right? So this right here, this ain't our end. This ain't the end of the Israelite story. It's just a part of it. But it's at the very end, okay? The credits are getting ready to roll, right? The Lord is about to get ready to lay this place down, okay? And he's using strange apparitions, okay, to come and confound the people, mainly Esau, Edom, okay? This is Zechariah 7:1. It says, "Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll." That's right. So in order to get out of this captivity, we're gonna have to have faith on high, okay? That's going to be so sustainable that it was not even of us, it was given unto us. That's how strong of faith we're going to have in these times, because as the scripture said, we are rounded, we are trenched on every side, man. We don't have a way out other than YAHAWAH Ba. It says, "And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. If you want to make it out of this nuclear apocalypse that's going to happen in Babylon the Great, the only way is up." I think I might name that this. The only way is up, man. All right. There ain't no boats. There ain't no walking out. Okay. You're going to have to, and you're going to have some assistance, the main assistance. Okay. The leadership, which is Yahawashi. That's the only way out of this. Other than that, if you're on the shores of Babylon the Great and you're not covered by the blood of Yahawashi, you're finished. That goes for me, you, okay, anybody under the sound of this. You ain't, if Yahawashi ain't vouch for you, you're done. Okay, that's just the truth of the matter, right? And we're not going to play ourselves into thinking that it's any other way, right? But he's going to send men on his behalf that's going to help guide you. Okay, that's why we give double honors to the elders, the apostles, the bishops, these men that came before us. Okay, that laid the path for us. For now, for us younger ones to come up in the spirit, okay, and to improve and get better, okay? Harsh criticism is good for the body. Those white blood cells are good for the body, right? It fights off all those diseases and impurities, right? That goes into Zechariah 13:8, correct? Matter of fact, let's get that. All right? Zechariah 13:8, it says, "And it shall come to pass that in the land, in all the land, there, it saith the Lord Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein." So there's going to be a destruction that's going to take 2/3 of the population of Israel, okay, out of America. All right? And I ain't talking about it in a good way. Their flesh is going to evaporate, okay, in a myriad of ways, okay? Ultimately, with the intercontinental ballistic missiles being the last plague. All right, verse 9, it says, "And I will bring the third part, which is the elect, through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, YAHAWAH Ba. It says, "And I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord Yahweh is my power." And that's what we're going to say. We're saying it now. We're preemptively telling the Lord, you are our power. Handle business, okay? What their new saying is, they standing, and the Lord is going to stand on his business for real. You ain't got to worry. It's written. I'm not worried. I just want to see how it looks, right? When you have faith in these scriptures, the comfort, right? This is what the Bible is likened to. It's named the Comforter for a reason. It comforts me to know that everything that I'm seeing is only temporal. Let's go back to Zechariah 5, okay? This is a part of the comforting that we have in this fucked up situation that we're in, right? Because the Lord is going to send chariots to come save us. That's why all these sightings and things of that nature, and even the ones that are faked, this is priming the people into what's going to come, right? It says, "And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth over the first, like the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stilleth shall be cut off on this side as according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it. And I will bring it forth, saith the Lord Yahawah of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief, and into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name. Who is that? I'll give you a hint. He's got pale skin. He said that the Most High, is a so-called white man. That's blasphemy. He said that the Son of the Most High is a so-called white man with stringy hair, which when you go to Revelation 1 and 14 and a myriad of other scriptures, it talks about his skin being of bronze, which is brown and burnt as if it was burnt in a furnace. So it's a very dark-skinned man. And his hair was of wool, See, and with these things that are going on, okay, we understand that the Lord is going to protect us in this time. See, things like this is just part of the manifestation of the end, and we don't treat it as anything other than what it is, right? It's the end. All right. In the article, it says, and this is from the Times of India, it says aliens at mall. Miami police shut down rumors, say no aliens, UFOs. Right. So even if it's a coup or it's like a hoax, it's priming the people for the spirit that they need to be in once Esau let go of the reins. It says, New Delhi, it says the year 2024 kicked off in Florida with a bizarre rumor that a 10-foot tall alien was roaming around in the city on New Year's Day. It says the rumor caused a brawl that broke out among group of juveniles. The rumors were spreading like wildfire. So Miami police on Friday shut down the nuisance and said there were no aliens, UFOs, or ETs. This is the speculation was ignited after a video went viral on social media platforms that seemingly captured a massive figure strolling outside the Bayside Marketplace, a shopping mall in downtown Miami. It says that was surrounded by dozens of police cruisers with their lights flashing. New York, like the New York Post reported. It's crazy. I actually spent New Year's down in Miami. I didn't know any of this was going on. Okay, so yeah, I was actually in Miami New Year's Day. So yeah, that's interesting. But whatever, we'll move on. It says, according to the police, the video captured a shadow of a person walking. It's a shadow of a person walking. If you look at the beginning of the clip, you can see the person at the bottom of the shadow. Officer Michael Vega said in a statement, it says, if there was any creature, myself and other officers would have our handgun, rifle, and shotgun out while we hide behind our cars. So, yeah, you already see what's going on, man. But it's putting a spirit of the people it's putting the people into the spirit of we're getting ready to be invaded. And the Lord is going to come with thousands of angels to come save his elect. That's a part of the process of the wheat and the tares that's going into that parable. Then it goes into the scripture we just read, okay? Then it explains, okay, that the Lord is going to come save the elect, man. Fret not thy worm Jacob, right? I will fight on your behalf, right? Zechariah 5 and 4 says, and I will bring it forth, saith the Lord Yahawah of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief, and into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name, and it shall remain in the midst of his house, and it shall consume it with the timber thereof, and the stones thereof. That's right. That's right, man. And you ain't going to be able to escape, Esau. Though you're going to try, and you're going to try with a mighty, you're going to try to destroy all the Israelites. Because y'all got to understand, see, they have a contingency plan where if they can't fight off the so-called aliens, right, the invasion, right, you know what they said? They're gonna just blow the entire planet up. That's their plan. Yo, listen, they holding everybody on the earth hostage, you know, with nuclear missiles. Oh, if we can't have it, then we're going to blow the whole thing up. That's Esau for you, though, right? But the Lord said otherwise, right? The Lord said he got our back. It don't matter what the fuck Esau do. And Esau is just a goddamn demon who's going to be enslaved for 1,000 years, right? Isaiah 31:5. And when Esau try to come, this is what the Lord said he going to do. It says, and as birds flying, so will the Lord Yahawah of hosts defend Jerusalem. This is written, right? And what do birds do? They fly, right? The chariots are coming. Defending also, he will deliver it, and passing over it, he will preserve it. That's a promise from the Lord, man. Okay? You don't believe us? We got other precepts. All right? The Lord said he gonna come protect Israel, man. Mainly the elect. Daniel 12:1, it says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth, all right, for the children of thy people, and it's like, and there shall be a time of trouble, which is Jacob's trouble, and Esau's trouble, according to, Apostle Har as well. It says, such as never was since there was a nation even to that same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. That's the elect. So when we talk about all these things, guess what? It's going to be led by Yahawashi Hamashiach. Yahawashi is going to be the one leading the charge. That's what they're afraid of. That's why they've been talking about the so-called mothership. They're priming the people. They're priming the people. They're telling you without telling you. But we listen, because we go and break these things down. Okay? All right? Yahawashi is going to be the one that's going to be leading the charge to come save the elect and destroy the enemies of Israel. Right? Revelation 19:11, and I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. And what does that horse represent? It represents power, right? Go to Isaiah 60. Or is it 63? All right, Isaiah 63 talks about who is this that comes from Basra, right? He's gonna listen. He's gonna have on a white garment, which means he's gonna have pure truth, right? It says, and I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called faithful and true, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and his head were many crowns, and he had a name written that no man knew but himself. That's his military. All right, he's the top general of the Lord on the right hand side. I don't want to fight that guy. Right? I got a brother who just recently entered into the military, man. What a dumbass. What a dumbass. I warned him. But what can you do? It says, and he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name was called the Word of the Most High. Man, you don't want to fucking... Hey, look, man, listen. The amount of smoke you're going to need to come bring it to the Lord, I would suggest it, but Esau is on another level of pride because the Lord has stiffened his heart, and good for him. He needs to fall, and the world needs to see how he's going to fall. So, through the spirit and power of YAHAWAH Ba, I pray that this was edifying. I wanted to make this quick. I did not want to make this too long. I wanted you to get to the point of what we're trying to spell to you is that Esau's system is crashing to the goddamn ground, and guess what? We are on the rise. Kwam Yasharala. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahawaah Ba. Hey, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And many blessings to you brothers and sisters who are of the hopeful elect. Shalom.